I'm Joey Parr with GeekTyrant.com. I am here with Billy. We're in Las Vegas covering CinemaCon 2022. And we saw some footage at the Warner Brothers panel of DC's The Flash.
Now, this is something that we were both kind of looking forward to because...
And just imagine, like...
Yeah, so many things are going by him.
Yeah,
right
like lines, speed lines going right by me right now. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We were looking forward to seeing what kind of footage we would see for this movie.
Because one thing we really wanted to see, obviously, Michael Keaton back as Batman. The only reason I am excited for this movie.
Right. And we did get a fair amount of them, but let's talk about how it starts.
Okay, go for it.
So we start off with Barry Allen in line. It's a voiceover of him talking to somebody, explaining what he potentially wants to do with getting into the time stream and going back in time to be able to do things. In that, we see shots of him showing up in different universes. We see a full shot of Supergirl, which was cool.
Yeah.
In full costume and everything.
There's also cool shots of the Flash just like in a speed mode where it's like everything just kind of like stretches out and like you see him speed up, and there's moments where it's like he's running, his feet aren't even touching the ground.
Right.
Which was weird, but I get it.
Yeah.
He's going so fast, he's basically flying.
Right, and there's like a building's falling and he's running up the side of a falling building, which I thought was a cool shot.
No, there's some great visuals.
Right.
Great visuals,
no
for sure.
Fighting from the Flash. Just cool visuals.
We're just seeing a bunch of cool visuals. And then at one point...
Oh, yeah.
At one point, we see this guy with gray hair. The back of it, long gray hair. He's watching this monitor, and he's watching the Flash on the monitor.
Watching Barry Allen speaking into a computer. It's been the monologue the whole time, because it just continues on there. And we see him stand up, turn around. He's in a mansion, goes up to a bookcase, presses a button, it opens up.
And then behind the bookcase are like 7 different versions of the Batsuit.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's Batsuits. Like, just a bunch of different versions. Like, this is a action figure collector's dream right here.
The one that stuck out to me the most, they're all different, but the one that caught my eye was like there was a samurai Batman
I did
suit.
see that, and I'm like,
cool.
I hope he wears that one. That's the coolest one.
And then after that shot, you see Ben Affleck's Batman on the Batcycle speeding through town being chased.
Yeah, he's racing down the streets like a bat out of hell.
Right, and eventually it gets to a point where Barry Allen's asking someone, "Are you willing to join me?" It's, of course, another version of him behind him and Supergirl behind the other shoulder, and all of a sudden you hear, "You want to get nuts?" And it pans up to Michael Keaton in the bat suit without the cowl on, but the bat suit.
Yep.
And he's very calmly, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." Oh!
Which was cool, but at the same time, I was like, I like the original one better. It's like, "You want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts." I like that. I like that version better.
Yeah.
But I know that he's like pulling back,
Yeah, he doesn't want to show him full Batman
doesn't want
yet.
to get in there. He doesn't want to scare these kids away.
Right. So that was cool, and we were just like, "Yep, I can't wait till next year, 2023, when it comes out, and we're able to see that." To me, it's a Batman movie with Flash elements.
That's titled The Flash.
Right.
It's the only way that I have any interest in watching it. I'm excited to see it because of Michael Keaton. Because Michael Keaton is my favorite Batman. Like, I grew up on that Batman. So, I like Ben Affleck's Batman, and I like Christian Bale's Batman, and I like Robert Pattinson's Batman. There's a special place in my heart for Keaton. And just seeing him back in the costume was just super cool. And so I'm really hoping to see excited to see what his story arc is going to be like and how it's going to play out in the rest of these films, because he's the new Batman of this universe.
Right, and I'm excited. I'm glad they didn't show any fight scenes. Like, that's something that I'm looking forward to.
Keep it back.
Yeah, it's holding it back, and that's exactly what I wanted. But there's so much more we have to talk about. The Warner Brothers presentation was insane.
Yeah.
So just hold tight. We're going to come back with some more here in a minute. So stay tuned.
All right. See you later, everybody. Keep watching these videos.